Alright, so the Angel Project. So, as they say, the angels are the army of God, right? That's what they say, right? Right? Yeah, that's exactly what they say. Okay, so where does this army get deployed? Where does this army go do its conquering and. Yeah. And the answer to that is the realm of damnation. That's what I call it, anyways. The realm of damnation. It's pretty much when you die and your soul pops out of you. You pop out, your soul pops out in the realm of damnation. So it's that place where, you get the choice, go to the light or stay. But the problem is if you stay too long, your soul takes shape and you become whatever you are, sort of a thing. And then you just fall to the ground and you're stuck there forever. So, word to the wise, when you die and your soul pops out of your body, just go straight to the door. Go to the light. Otherwise, if you hang out too long, it's just like, oh, well, I want to go say bye to my family and this, that, and the other thing. Oh, time ran out, dude. You're stuck. Sorry. So that's the realm of damnation, because I did not explain that good enough. I'm like, bleh, this video is just not blobbing out, just not the blabbity, just not coming out right. So, take 3 on this one. But yeah, that's the realm of damnation. So, when you're talking about angels, the army of God, that's what you're talking about. They go through and they police that realm. That's what they were created for. And how they came about is the old gods, the gods of mythology. Well, it was getting a bit too much for them, because that's really, really why they got pulled out of the freezer. Is their job was to keep that realm clean, because, it just collects. And all the people that are afraid of judgment and, haven't lived the best of lives, that go running away from the light, well, that's where they end up. So, but you do get some good souls in there that just didn't know any better, and you're just like, shit, sorry. But yeah, it's the realm of ghosts and what most people would consider demons. Because if you let them sit and you let them do their thing, they just cause problems. Because all of a sudden you'll get this demon pretending to be a god. And next thing you know, they got this nice little shrine set up for them, and they got this nice little temple with this little statue in there, and that's what they end up doing. So you gotta clear them out. Alright, the Angel Project. Okay, so before I get into this, I gotta do some discrediting here. Yep, gotta do some discrediting of pastors and priests. Because, as soon as I start talking about this, then all of a sudden, a whole bunch of pastors and priests, just like they do with the exorcism thing, all of a sudden they'll be claiming, I have angel friends. I have angel friends. And, yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. So, just think of it. Like, how many Jesus cults are out there, I think there's like 7 major divisions of Christianity. It's like, how many Jesus churches are out there? Hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of Jesus churches out there. And then think, how many, like, angel temples are out there, Because what else would you call it? Something designed for angels. You'd call it an angel temple, right? And the answer to that is 0. 0. That might have been what Athena's temple might have been used for back in the day. I'm not sure now. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure either if Hera and Athena are the same being. I kind of just made that up for that story because it was a good bullshit story, and that's what I was going for. I was like, yeah. That's some good bullshit right there. Yeah. So first things first, we got to do some discrediting, right? Okay, so the New Testament in the Bible, what do you get? Jesus, and Jesus. Have I mentioned the name Jesus in this passage? Jesus. That's like the New Testament, through and through. And then you're like, so what about the angels? Oh, yeah, we know Gabriel. Yeah, we know Gabriel. Gabriel came down and told Mary Magdalene that her son was special. Yeah. And then you go back to the Old Testament and you're like, so angels? And they're like, well, there's Gabriel, Michael, Donatello and Leonardo, or something like that. No, Raphael. Yeah, Raphael. Gabriel, Michael, Raphael, and then there's the last one that nobody remembers. The Ninja Turtles. Yeah. We got the Ninja Turtles. Yeah. And like that's all you get. You know. There's like the angels showed up whenever that city was about to get destroyed, and that's about it. As far as angels go in the Bible, that's what you get. You get like the Ninja Turtles, you know? It's like, so can you be a little more specific? David? We got David. David? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then there's Jesus. Have we talked about Jesus recently? Jesus. So is Jesus an angel? No. Jesus is not an angel. He is the Son of Man while being the Son of God. The only Son of God, by the way. Yeah. So what about the angels? Well, you know, they're like the army of heaven. So is Jesus in charge of the angels? We don't know, actually. We know Jesus was the sacrifice. Jesus is your only way to get to heaven, okay? That's all. Jesus. Have we said Jesus? Hallelujah. Jesus. Alright, so the Angel Project came about from two issues. One, keeping the realm of damnation, the place where you first pop up whenever you die, your soul kind of pops out of your body and, hey, where am I? And if you stay there too long, you get stuck there. Yeah. So that keeping that clean was getting to be too big of a hassle for what you would call the old gods. You know, the old gods. Whatever each religion from back in the day called them, you know. These guys called them that. This civilization called them this guy. That civilization called them a different name. Yeah, those old gods, you know, that's originally why they were pulled out of, I guess, the freezer, you could call it. I don't know what else to call it. That's originally why they were pulled out, is to keep that clean, the realm of damnation. But that was getting to be too big of a hassle, because, well, humans just can't stop reproducing. So, there was that problem. They needed help. And the other problem is humans are capable of doing some of the twisted, most weirdest shit you will ever come across, you know? Most humans are good. Most are. For a while. And then they decide they're going to become managers. And then they get themselves into trouble. Yeah, pretty much that's how that goes. That's the problem. It's like 70% of humanity is on the good. They don't have nothing to worry about, and then you got like the other 30% who decide they're going to become managers. Yeah, that's the problem. Like 70%, they just want to know. They're just like, hey, what's going on? I just want to know, you know, give me the rules so I know what to do and what not to do. And then there's the other 30% who has screwed the pooch, and they're looking for anything. If they can figure a way to scheme out of the system, cheat their way out of the system, oh, they'll take it. That's the problem right there. It's always been the problem. Always. And will continue to be a problem in the future. So it doesn't really matter, you know? Doesn't matter. Yeah, go ahead. Start some great, you know, religion to try to get everything in order, blah, blah, blah. Give it 100, 200 years, it'll be corrupted, and there'll be a whole bunch of managers in there who really don't care. They're just there because it's a nice, pompous position that gives them a nice, prestigious job, and it's a nice, cushy job, and that's really all they care about, you know? That's the problem. It's always been the problem, and it always will be the problem. So you get extremely traumatized souls popping up every once in a while. Like that one priestess that got sacrificed in the Iliad. If you ever actually read or audiobook the Iliad, yeah, dude, Agamemnon, black lung, Agamemnon and his posse sacrificed a priestess. They like sucker baited her in, and she thought she was gonna get married. She's, oh, I'm gonna go get married to some rich guy. Oh yeah, and then they're like, sacrifice. And then, as the book goes, Artemis came down, the Greek goddess Artemis came down, snatched her up, and took her back up to heaven. Well, Artemis didn't physically snatch her up. Artemis came down, grabbed her soul, and said, "Suck it," and off she went. So yeah, you get that stuff going on. So you get like extremely traumatized souls because when you become a manager, you get yourself stuck in some serious situations and you're just terrified. So yeah, you resort to crap like that to keep everybody else in line. So you get stuff like that, just like why would you do that? What were you thinking? Why? Sucks to be you, by the way, whenever you die. It really sucks to be you. And like you just can't have sympathy for guys like that, you know? Just like seriously? A priestess, dude? A priest? Why? Seriously? Yeah. Okay, so you get that going on, and then, well, you got to keep that realm clean. So let's make something work, and that's where angels came into the fold. You know, it's just. And by the way, don't do anything like that, because that's the problem. I'm gonna say that, and then some girls out there are gonna get ideas, and it's only gonna be girls too. Men, no, I'm good, dude. But like some girls out there will be like, oh really? No, you did not get that idea from me. All right. There's better ways to do it. Like become a nun, even in Asia, anywhere, and avoid. Yeah, we know the closet cases. Yeah, we know about the closet cases in the Catholic Church. We know all about you guys, okay? We know all about you guys. Don't even think about it. Yeah, we know. But yeah, there's better ways to go about it than that. Come on now, okay? No, but yeah, that's the problem. Another problem. I'm watching you. I'm watching all of you. I am the trolliest troll on this planet. I'm watching you. Don't you think I'm not? So yeah. That's kind of how angels came about to being. Is nothing in the entire yeah. Because there's absolutely nothing that mom hates more than torturers. Yeah. Oh, she hates you more than anything, dude. Yeah. Okay. So whenever you're talking about mom, she's the empress. She is queen of pretty much everything, actually. She hangs out in what's like called the underworld because that's like the end all be all, Sooner or later you're going to end up there. That's where she hangs out with. And whenever you're dealing with her, you're dealing with think of like Queen Victoria, And then times Queen Victoria by like 1,000,000. That's pretty much who you're dealing with. It's just like she's the end all be all, omega, whatever, and also the creator. Psst. Well, yeah, if you're gonna call that, because she just kind of works with the system. But yeah, psst. Yeah. By the way, yeah, Queen of the Underworld. She's the one that puts everything together. Yeah. Psst. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. But oh man, this stuff pisses her off because it's just like unforeseen stuff. She's just like, well, did not see that coming. They're doing what? Oh, you can. Sucks to be you. Sort of a thing. And originally I was gonna write a book out of this, but like I ran into her and it was just like she was like, show me, and I got through like the first chapter and she was like, nope. And then she made me like listen to the video, and she okayed the video. Video was fine, but the book she was like, nope. And I was like, shit. And then she was all like, enjoy at the very end of it, and I was like, I do not like the sound of that. Enjoy. It was kind of like, well, if I screw this up, I am in deep trouble. All right, so yeah. But she okayed the video, so I'm like, all right. Well, she didn't say nothing about social media. She just said no book. Okay. I can tell you one thing though. The name Gaia really pissed her off. Yeah, I was all like, for this, yeah, no, dude. The name Gaia just pissed her off. She was just like, delete it. I said delete it, and I was like, okay. So yeah, now I got another bullshit story about Gaia and the gods. But that's for another video. That's for another video. But yeah, another story about that one coming up. Why? I don't know. Well, I'm trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together, alright? I'm not going to get the entire puzzle together, but I can, like, get it close, maybe? What? Yeah. I'll tell him. I will tell him. Don't you think I won't? That'd be hilarious. Oh, come on. That'd be like the greatest cartoon ever. You know it would be. Hilarious. But anyways, all right, back to angels. All right, so yeah, that's kind of how the angels came to being. Is the old gods, the realm of damnation was getting a little too much for them to handle by themselves, and they were getting sucked down to the underworld because we just could not help become human, you know? Like, you know what? We are awesome, guys. We are so awesome. Let's see how awesome we are being human. And then, yeah, got sucked down to the underworld. There's still a dinosaur. There's at least one dinosaur upstairs still, though. I know that much for a fact. Yeah, know that much for a fact. There's still at least one dinosaur up there. But yeah, that's kind of how the Angel Project started. Is it was just like, well, we need to keep this clean, the realm of damnation, and the old gods need help. So, yep. And angels are not what you have been led to believe. No, they're not.